Stephen Curry is on something, and it is not planet Earth. Curry just carried the Warriors to yet another championship. And to all you Curry haters out there, enjoy this video.
Cheers, baby! What are they gonna say now? What are they gonna say now?
What we just witnessed from Steph was unreal, and it has to be up there for one of the best final performances of all time. And I think it's finally time to give Curry the respect that he deserves. Today, I want to talk about where Steph Curry ranks all time after winning his 4th ring in 8 years. So I asked you guys on Instagram before the Warriors won their 4th championship if Curry was a top 10 player of all time, and 84% of you guys said yes. However, after winning his 4th championship in 8 years, is it time for Curry to move up? And by move up, I'm talking top 5 all time. When I asked you guys on Instagram if Curry is top 5 all time after winning his 4th ring, approximately 44% of you guys answered yes, meaning that there's still many people who think Curry is still in that 6 to 10 range. And now I'm not going to go getting into players before or after Curry and getting into specifics because that's a whole nother debate. And I also understand that this is a very, very debatable topic, so I'm going to try my best to make my case for why I think Curry has moved into the top 5 spot of all time. So to begin, after Curry abused the Celtics to win his 4th ring, I believe it's fair to finally say that what he has accomplished is worthy enough for him to be in the top 5 spot. And before you guys start calling me crazy, because there was definitely a handful of you guys calling me that on Instagram, just give me a chance to explain to you why Curry is a top 5 player of all time and why he proved it. And again, if you guys disagree with me, which I know many of you guys will, that is obviously okay. Just let me know in the comments your thoughts and I'll probably answer all of you guys. So to start, let's just take a look at Curry himself. Steph stands at just 6'2" inches, which makes him one of the smallest guards in today's game. However, that does not stop Steph from dominating players that are bigger than him. Curry's skill set and basketball IQ allow him to dominate everybody he plays against to the point where literally nobody can guard him. And a common characteristic between Curry and every single top 5 player is that they are simply unguardable and unstoppable, and there is only a handful of players in the league's history that were able to make even the league's best defenses look silly. I mean, the whole playoffs, the Boston Celtics were pretty much known as the best defensive team in the league, and all the media was talking about was the Celtics defense. Then of course comes in Stephen Curry, and you don't hear a word from the media about the Celtics defense anymore because they simply couldn't stop Curry no matter how good their defense was. And aside from the Warriors championship versus the Celtics, when we take a look at the Warriors' previous 3 championships, whether you'd like to admit it or not, none of them would have been possible and none of them would have been won without Curry. While Curry never won a Finals MVP before, he had been the heart and leader of the Warriors in every single Finals run, and without Curry, Golden State would have 0 championships in the past 8 years. And don't take that from me, Steve Kerr literally said it himself. Without him, none of this happened.
Steph is, without him, none of this happens.
Curry's greatness is so good that he has been able to change the game in ways that no player has ever done in NBA history. Sure, LeBron and MJ were dominant and are obviously top 5, and I know I'm putting Curry before them, but Curry's shooting abilities, achievements, and records is simply unlike any other player that we've seen before. And Curry has also simply been able to change the game in ways that we've also never seen before. I mean, there's literally no words to describe how incredible the things and what Curry has done. He became the first player to ever make 200 3-pointers in a season, which he then did again and again for 7 straight seasons. He also went on to hit 402 3-pointers during the 2015-16 season during his unanimous MVP season, a record that stands today and will continue to be chased. Curry is now a 4-time NBA champion, a Finals MVP, a 2-time regular season MVP, first unanimous MVP ever, 8-time NBA All-Star, 8-time All-NBA selections, 4-time All-NBA team, and he's not even done yet. And again, I'm not going to be comparing Curry to other players, however, that resume speaks for itself, and we all know Curry is going to continue to break records, and he could very easily add a few more championships in the next few years. Nowadays, you have kids saying Curry before shooting a shot. To be in the top 5, it's not only about the stats, however, it's also about the impact that that player had on winning. And Curry was the reason that there is 4 titles in Golden State in the past 8 years, in addition to changing the way that basketball is played. There were many players that were never able to get championships in the Jordan era because they couldn't get past Jordan, and many players who have never gotten championships in LeBron era because of LeBron. But Curry has been able to get 4 different rings during the LeBron era. So all these things factored in ultimately lead me to believe that Curry is a top 5 player of all time. At the end of the day though, if you disagree with me, I definitely understand, because if we're going to be honest, ranking players in all time is probably one of the hardest things that can be done, as there is a million different opinions that can be said, a different million numbers, and a different million stats that can be looked at to determine the rankings. Stephen Curry is not done, however, and he will continue to add on to his resume until the day that he retires. I probably see Curry winning another 1 or 2 championships before he retires. So if you don't think he's top 5 now, will you think he's top 5 if he can pull off another couple of championships? Do you agree with me that Curry is a top 5 player of all time? Or do you think Curry is a top 10 player of all time? Comment your thoughts below, as I would love to see what you guys have to say. And as always, please like and subscribe, as it would mean the world to me. If you guys made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and peace.